Thank you for offering your blood. Thank you for offering your blood. Thank you for offering your blood. Thank you for offering your blood.
Holy shit! Thank you!
Thank you for offering
Hey, let's
your
go
blood.
R.
Good morning, everyone. I guess in my end, it'll be an advanced happy Valentine's to all of you. Happy Valentine's Day. It is a Wednesday morning here in my end already. Hence the greeting. And congratulations to Zod for getting first. And thank you for the bite as well. To Sakura Commander, thank you so much for the bite. Mike, hello, thank you so much. Megusta, hello. Anox, thank you so much for the resub, for the tier 3 resub for 26 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for the bite. Tahu. Oi. Ferranza, hello. I will need to endure a double Valentine. Don't you like that? Having 2 Valentines. I missed being first again. That's the thing, Ferranza. You're gonna have to be, I guess, camping in order to be able to get first. But welcome everyone. Welcome to today's stream. As you can tell from the title, it is called a Doki-doki Valentine stream with Oneesama. Having 2 normal days. Huh? What? Okay, so it's, I think Ferranza also is in my time zone, so it's also Valentine's Day for them already as well. So before we start with our game for, with the Doki-doki Literature Club, that Valentine is a normal day for me. Have you guys not ever tried, or have you guys not ever been on, Valentine? Not even okay. It's not even okay. Let me just put it, not even not even a Valentine day. Just a normal date, okay? Let's not make it into a Valentine date then. Just hopefully we don't need to read it. Please don't make us read. No. Tahu is having PTSD. Well, unless of course, Tahu, you're willing to voice a high school girl. This is the reverse of the Cat Boys Club, so there will be no reading involved for the gentlemen. It will only be from my end. So always ready. Really, there is, the thing is with this visual novel, the main character is actually a guy, and the NPCs, I guess you could say, in the game will be the main character, that is us who will be playing it, is a guy, and then the other characters in the story are 4 ladies. So if you're willing to volunteer, Tahu, as the reader for the guy's side, not the not the ladies' side. A date? What is that? Some kind of food? Yes, generally there is food involved. There's generally food involved with with dates. Have you never been on a date, Sir Zod? Or any of you for that matter? It doesn't even have to be a Valentine's Day. I just want to ask you've ever had like a sometimes the bad dates are the most unforgettable ones, you know? Like have you had your share of bad dates, I guess you could say? The ones that made you want to spare off dating forever because of that aspect, you know. Nope, unless you count going out with friends or family. I see. That's okay. That's okay. There's always time. There's always, you know, a chance to be able to do that. Let's be clear here with girl or it's up to you, me gusta. What will be your preferences? It doesn't even have to be like a date, like a romantic kind of date. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be just a friendly date. It can be a platonic date or whatever. I never had a date, properly speaking. Okay. I think for me. So which one have you ever had a date like Megusa with either a girl or a boy? It doesn't really matter, or a double date. I don't know, something. The one time with the boy is bad, but for me, most of the ladies one is good. Ooh, Megusa with the ladies. With a boy is bad. Would you care to share that experience? the bad experience. I don't want to like impose on you, so if you're willing to share, we are all ears to listen to that particular experience. But it took me to a gay bar, that's all. Oh, okay. And that was not such a good experience for you. Understandable. As for me, we did not do anything. So you just went to the bar and like just stared at each other or stared around. Didn't even drink. It's scary, to be honest. In what way was it scary? Like, were you surrounded by other men wanting to just some drinks? Okay. So he didn't try to proposition you or anything like that. I mean, yeah, indeed. You are in a gay bar, so, and if you happen to be straight, it can be a scary experience. To be honest, I've never been to. Well, I have been to a bar one time in my life. I've never been to a bar like voluntarily going there. Thank you, Dabrock. Happy Valentine's to you as well. They try is a bad place to be in where every guy is staring at you. That is understandable. That's probably because I think because they have this radar where they can detect. They always keep saying that. Like I've had gay friends before, and they always tell me that they have like this radar wherein they could sense whether someone they're meeting or someone or is gay or not. So you going there and you're a straight person, that would most definitely send signals on their radar, which is why probably they're looking at you. So yeah, the only time that I've ever been to a bar per se was when I joined like a college mixer, I guess. You know, like you get to know other people. It was sanctioned by the school. It wasn't, or it was officially sanctioned by the school. It wasn't like, you know. That was the only time I've ever gone to a bar. Then after that, I just stayed away. Bars are, I don't think bars are a great way to, it's probably a great way to unwind or something like that, but not to like truly get to know someone, because it's loud AF in there. Trying to like shout over the music, trying to make yourself be heard or listen to the other person you're talking to is not so good. Not very conducive when in a bar. That sure is a success. Yeah, it is. There's not. It's very uncanny for them. Well, I don't like to think about that. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you for sharing, by the way. But yeah, that was the only time that I've ever been. And then as for like, the thing is here in my country, I don't know for the for the younger crowd, your Oneesama is a lot older than probably most of you. What do you call this? More often than not, it's already it's a new tradition already, where they have like, where we like celebrate, you know, Valentine's Day, you know, with the dawn of social media and all that. I'm older, just saying. The true ancient one. Well, still, I mean, I am Oneesama after all, so I'm like, older than all of you. I am an Asian vampire after all. But yeah, I had like, okay, here's one, I wouldn't call it like a bad experience, but it was, I was not really in a situation. I was in college that time. I was in my senior year of college, last year of college, and we were like hanging out as a, you know, as a group, just, you know, hanging out. Funnily enough, we were hanging out because we were in our English literature club, okay? Because my course back in college was English language literature, and we had a club. And I forgot what it was that we were doing, but we were like hanging out after class in the evening. It was like super late already, probably like maybe 10 or something. And then one of my, I guess, fellow student started coming on to me, and I was like, I didn't know how to react to him, but he started getting really like touchy-feely, and like he was how to say, he was like super close, like sitting super close to me, and like would talk to me. He would put his face very close to my ear and then talk to me, and then everyone else noticed, of course. But the thing is, that guy had a girlfriend, and I think they just broke up like a couple of days before that event, something. And then one of the members of the group said, we should go to the beach. And, you know, there's a like a beach resto somewhere a little further away from our school. And they were like, because they were all drinking. I was not, of course, because Oneesama doesn't really drink, Only lately. But back in college, no, drinking was not for me. So we went to the beach where they had like a restaurant, and they had, for those who are Asian, probably they probably know lomi, which is the like soup, noodle soup, I guess. Which is very good for those who are suffering from hangovers, because everyone was pretty much drunk except for a few of us. And what do you call this? We ordered that one, and that person continued to like. It was like, I don't really know how to describe it. Like, he was very attentive. Okay, that was the word we were looking for. It was very attentive. Like he would often like ask me like how I'm doing, if I wanted something, and it would sit very close to me, that sort of thing. And of course, I didn't realize I was naive at that time. Okay, I didn't have any experience at all yet at that time. Okay. Drunk teen and flirting dangerous combination. I thought we were counting the 1-on-1 date. No, I'm also recalling a story of this one. Okay, I did say that it was gonna be doesn't have to be like a romantic date. It can be a group date, it can be platonic date, it can be a friendly date. It doesn't really matter. Just some memorable or not so memorable experiences that you've had. In terms of my experience, in terms of 1-on-1 dates, are, let's just say they're forgettable. I feel so bad for those who but they were they pretty much didn't know how to like to it was a supposed different time still, not like the one that we have now. So so they didn't really know anything about what usually the gentleman does on dates. So I'm not I'm not blaming them for that. Like, hello, Rice. hello. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to you. And I appreciate the Valentine card. Though yes. That's all I can say about the Valentine card. Thank you for that. Yeah, I will show them the Valentine card later. Because they're probably like, hey, yo. So I'll show it to them later. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the stream. You're a date when the other eye look like she's trying something? When the other eye or the other guy? People always try something. It doesn't reduce it for my naive brain. Okay. Okay. The doggo is making himself heard. Uh-oh. Wait, a moment. I am unable to EP and I saw you go live. Oh, why? You haven't slept yet. Okay, then please do stay and they're sharing our, or rather one of us was sharing our too much tea. Does tea have caffeine to keep you up? Or depending on the tea that you have. Chat has always been after me because I don't drink tea. The only kind of tea I drink is bubble tea. I'm not a vampire, so I don't want your blood, but it's your heart I'm after. You know, I remember the Riz Oneesama stream where people do be coming up with some lines. Hello, Saucy Jose. The kind of tea I had does. Cannibalism. It was also bubble tea. If I'm going to be traveling probably this end of March or April, and I'm going to a place that is well known for their bubble tea. For me, if coffee is life for other people, for me, bubble tea is life. So probably it's the sugar as well that's making you not go to sleep. Unfortunately, Saucy Jose, my heart is already like not beating. I am a vampire after all. So it's kind of hard to make this heart beat. But I hold all of you dear in my heart. So, yes. Anyways, going back to my story. Long story short, okay, so that we can start with our game. Thank you, Rice. Thank you. We're still not finalized it, but yeah, I'll probably be traveling during the Holy Week. Holy Week for us. For those who are observing the Holy Week celebration. Long story short, he was just like not really even on a rebound. He was literally just using me to make his ex jealous, you know, because even after that event, and then people are like, you guys are so close, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know how to react to that, because you know, he I don't know if you guys are familiar with the word woo, like wooing. The ex is on the trip too. No, he was the ex was not, but you know how word spreads, right? Like the ex doesn't have to be on the same, like the other person that you want to make jealous doesn't have to be on the same, like going out to the same area as you are for them to know, because word can spread, you know, like they can know somebody and then they were like, do you know that your ex was very chummy with this girl and blah blah blah, that sort of thing. So which probably made it more like I guess made it more effective, because they were not there in the trip. All they heard was word of mouth, and it's they were not there to judge, or they were not able to judge the situation, and they did not know that they were merely just trying to make their ex jealous. Indeed he was. Like, after that, you know, after we all went out, a couple of days after that, he would be very attentive still at school. Like, he would accompany me to the canteen to eat lunch, get snacks, or he would eat his lunch with me. That was all for show, because apparently he just wanted to get back his girlfriend. Because after a couple of days of that, because the thing is, here's the thing about me. I don't know if you guys know this word. The word is segurista. I think what was that? Oh, Lynn from YouTube. Thank you so much. Where does this man live? I just want to talk. I know, right? I know, right? It was a long time ago, so I just noticed after like a couple of days after that he was back with his girlfriend. But the thing is, I think the Filipinos in chat will recognize this, and probably even Sir Zot, if if you're familiar. The word is LT4712. Thank you so much for the follow. God, down. I am what you would call segurista when it comes to relationships. So I always, like whenever someone shows interests in me, let's beat up people. You're mainlander Filipino? Yes. Just not here. I'm not like from Luzon. I'm from Mindanao, by the way. So Tagalog is not my main language. Pero marunong naman ako mag-Tagalog. But sometimes I get tongue-tied when trying to speak in Tagalog. So I... What? Oh, not mainlander. But I'm not from Luzon. So Tagalog is not my main word. But I'm sure you guys know the meaning of the word segurista. So the thing is, when someone shows like interests, like romantic interests or something like that, I always take that with a grain of salt. Like I always maintain a healthy dose of skepticism about them. Like, what is their purpose for, It's okay, Luzon is bad anyway. Come to Mindanao. Like a cynic? Not really a cynic. The cynicism came a little while later. During my college days, I was just a skeptic. I wasn't cynical yet. I was still pretty starry-eyed when it comes to relationships. But I was still like segurista in a manner that I did not like immediately would be like so excited because somebody started pursuing. No, I was more always of the a skeptic. Like, why are you pursuing me? What reason do you have for pursuing me? Like that sort of thing. So, because I am, without a doubt, a very big introvert. So, interacting with people socially in a social manner is always kind of awkward for me. So, like, it's kind of hard to read social cues from other people, whether it's a romantic interest or not. Make me talk about a particular subject, especially those that I'm passionate about, and I'm all good.
Thank you for offering.
But when it comes to those types of situations, I am very awkward. Not gonna lie. Joms! Hello. Happy birthday to you, and happy Valentine's to you. I wish I could be more like that too, man. Is nice for me for a week or two. I'm done for. Oh, are you the type who easily falls for someone? Is that what you mean? That's understandable, of course. Especially when, they focus their attention on you. It can be very addicting. Which is why oh, yes, thank you. Which is why I have been, because of all the, past experiences that I've had, I have sort of turned into it. As Rice said, I've turned into a cynic, which is not good, to be honest. It's not good to become cynical about relationships. But I'm trying to overcome that cynicism. But past experiences are hard to disregard. Lovski, hello, hello. How are you doing? Inspector, thank you so much for the bite. But yeah, I think that was the only time where I get used as a shield. I don't know if that's a term.
Thank you for offering your blood.
I hope you can find a love that can help you break out of that cynical shell. That is what I am praying for as well, Rice. And thank you for wishing for that. Tahoe, you're just making yourself be bitten now? Huh? Why? Weren't you just talking already like at the beginning of the stream? Power to cynicism. Happens, you get too many bad experiences piling up. It can happen, and that's why they say love yourself before you. Yeah, I think that is what I really have to do first. Like, learn to love and accept myself before I go about even thinking about, relationships. Loves himself too much. Congratulations in that, Tao. You can do it, girlie. You deserve it. Take your eyes. And I hope that you will do the same as well. By the way, are you planning to, have any Valentine's stream tonight or something like that? By the way, for those who are, for the regulars in chat, please do go to Rice. Can somebody please shout out Rice? Please, pretty please. They are a graphic designer, VTuber, and she is rice, like my favorite kind of food. Please go drop a follow on her channel. She has a wonderful model as well. I am simping for her model. That motherfucker gonna need another shield when it comes down. I'm not good mental health and is taking it down support, but I'm working on. Oh no, Lobsky. I hope that you are able to get the help that you need, so that you'll be able to, be able to push through this situation. I get bitten on my own terms. My Valentine's date is my Bailey's. Bailey's would be I'm not a drinker, so I don't really know. Bailey's is a kind of liquor, yes, with chocolate or cream or something. Something. Show the booba jumps. What? What are you talking about? Booba jump scare? I have no booba. Are you talking about this one? Oh shit.
Thank you for offering your blood.
It's cream liqueur, yes. Mine is bleach. What? Hello, Kami. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I have my booba is not too bouncy. I made sure that it's not. I mean, it's still like it's still like swaying around, I suppose. But not really how you would call like bouncy sort of situation.
What kind of place is this?
They move like those small punching yeah, because I didn't want a booba that had like was like, I mean, if you're not a booba person, you can always be a thigh person. All right, Lovsky, thank you so much for dropping by. Please do take care of yourself and try to get the help that you will need in order to. Also, I think the game that we're going to be playing today is not a good thing to be watching, especially if you were dealing with those kinds of issues. Now is when I Thank you for the Valentine gift anytime. I mean,
Yeah.
way better than chocolate. Oh, of course. So there you go. Let me just zoom out a little bit now. Wait, it's not zooming out, it's just zooming in. What the heck? She giving valid. I know. I owe you guys the sound, the recording. But I really have to deal with IRL stuff first because I can't focus on making all of those with the IRL stuff that I have going on. I have to make sure that I do that first, because otherwise Mafia Queen will be on my ass. So stop seducing your viewers with jiggle physics, booba on. You degen. I'm a degen. I was just talking about how cynical I am when it comes to relationships, Akami. I'm not a degen. Well, maybe for a little bit. Mafia Queen of the... You should just be in just chatting for the first hour. Wait, what? How long has it been? 42 minutes for just talking. Didn't you hear Filipinos love their Christmas celebrations and prep they start Christmas? Actually, it's Christmas the entire year. What are you even talking about, Haydox? It's Christmas the entire year for us. Okay? Which is why I'm always ready for Christmas. I haven't taken down that giant star that my aunt put in front of my house. It's still there up until now. I think it's already been taken out. I wasn't the one who took it down. My uncle took it down. And those, those Christmas lights that they put up. It's Christmas Day as long as you're in the spirit for it. Exactly. But February is prep right back on. If I lived in a place where the sun shine all year long, I'd also think of Christmas. But the thing is, in our heads as Filipinos, as people who live in tropical countries, when we think of Christmas, we're always thinking about snows and stuff like that. It's like the opposite of what you guys are thinking. When we're thinking of Christmas, we always think about snow because that's what we're seeing on media, We don't want... No, to be honest, I don't want snow because it's cold. The only time that I've ever encountered... Well, not really the only time. I guess my first time I encountered snow, I wanted nothing to do with it because it was so cold. I'm not built for snow, to be honest. Don't talk about... Oh, some negative... No! 9 degrees was already cold for me. Please, no. They've been literally buried with snow for the past couple of years. I want snow. Surzon wants snow. Go, Surzon. Go to Europe. Go to Germany. Go to wherever country you want where there is plenty of snow. Okay. Wait, I thought vampires were used to the cold. That's the thing, Saucy Jose. I am a hybrid vampire. I was not turned into one. I was born one. So I still have not the human side, but I still have a side of me that hates the cold. So yeah. Fuck the heat. If I have to plow my front porch one more time in the next few weeks, I'm gonna lose it. Well, what you can do is, you know what they did? Like they put this big plastic sheet on their front porch, so that when it snowed, they just picked up the shade and all the snow went with it, and they had a clean front porch, and they didn't have to worry about having to plow the front porch. Yeah. That I agree with. F the heat. I don't think you guys will survive in my country. That, to be honest, that's especially where I am. I don't think you guys will survive here. Yeah, sure, that would work if my front porch was 2x2. Why is TTS not working? What do you mean? Oh no! Yeah, I forgot. Because VTS fog is not on. I am so sorry. Hey, let me just I forgot to turn it on. Okay, there we go. It is now on. Bocce the Rock is now ready to serve. It's not dead, okay? I just forgot. I mean, we could change. It's still Miho. It's still Japanese. There is a Korean. There's also Italian if you guys want. There's French. Oh, French. Change voice. Should we change it to, I don't know, like French? Make it British? Okay, wait. Where is the British in here? British, where are you? Brian, I think his name is. But it'll look weird because, yeah. Give it a go. Let's see. Okay, so Bocce is now a British man. Find a female then. Okay, fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sussy backer.
Okay, we have Emma for the British English. Okay, give it a go. Wait, let me try.
Pog Online Poggers.
There's another one as well named Amy.
Pog Online Poggers.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Amy, I guess. Or Emma. Oh wait, that's not it.
Pog Online Poggers. Hello, this is Bocce the Rock.
Okay. So I think she's a lot more understandable, easily or easier to understand compared to the Japanese version one. Confused. Okay, all right. We are gonna start the game because it is because what do you call this? It is time for us to get our Doki-doki on. I'm gonna try to see if I can come up with different voices for our children. No fighting in
Welcome
chat.
to all the new Scorpios who will be conceived in after they did their deeds today.
Indeed, people do say that on Valentine's Day, there's usually an earthquake. There's usually an earthquake. That's like a running joke with us here. I don't know if that is a joke that you guys have in your country. But here in my country, that is it's kind of like a running joke because yes. Yes, from all the from all the sussy activity going on, and so there are a lot of earthquakes, powerful and not so powerful ones, as well as fireworks, I guess. So that's like a running joke here in my country that Valentine's Day is Earthquake Day as well. And yes, Akami is right about, you know, the possible the possible the possible conception of many new beings to be born as Scorpio, I guess. If I hug the floor, I can be part of. Yes, you have to be like on the floor, not on the bed, Saucy Jose. Otherwise, you won't be able to feel you won't be able to feel it. So you have to be as close to the ground as possible so that you can feel the vibration. Yes, you can feel the vibration. So yes, I cannot. Okay, I'm just gonna drink some water first before we switch scenes. Okay. The influx, yeah, much like we had with the pandemic, where when the pandemic hit, there were a lot of pandemic babies, right? Because people were stuck at home and pretty much had nothing to do. And you know what is one of the best ways to spend time at home? And that would be you know you know what I mean. I'll just drink some water first, okay? Okay, let's do this. Let's switch scenes and hopefully be able to get through at least one of the NPCs in here or something. Let's go. Okay, I gotta zoom out now. Oops. Okay, I have to like do this. Okay, so get through. Yes, one of their stories. What are you even you're so dirty-minded, Haynox. What are you talking about? I meant their storyline. Okay, so let's start with a new game. Again, warning, trigger warning for those who who may be dealing with some issues, especially when it comes to like morbid stuff. I would suggest that you click away now. You dirty boy, you. Hello, Kevin Crochet. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's start this. Oh wait, Sir Zop, where are you? Oh shit. I forgot. We need to name, before we do anything, I forgot we need to name the main character. And it can't be me, because the main character is a guy. Shower? Okay, who was the second to claim the... Who is the second to claim to bite me? Let me see. Nate. Yes, and the one who got first was supposed to be the one. Goodbye, Kevin. Thank you so much for dropping by. So the first one who got the bite me was Sir Zod. Second one is Sakura. Sakura, are you still here, or are you at school or working? First one who was the first one who got. Otherwise, I'm gonna name him. Sakura
That
is
pink-haired character reminds of that creepy morbid Tsundere stalker game. What was it called? But the girl killed everyone you as a character talked out of jealousy.
I think this is it. I don't really know. We will find out. Thank you, Kevin, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Okay. We are gonna have to name the main character, MC here. And since Sir Zot is not here, the next one in line who will be able to name him will be... Story time was too long. Oi oi, Tahu, I rarely do a lot of, you know, just chatting streams. You do know that, right? Because most of the time I'm usually just going straight to the game. I rarely do like just chatting streams where we just basically just unwind and talk. So that'll be so that's Sir Zot, and then Sakura Commander is not here. Mike, are you still here by any chance? If you are, raise your hand. If not, then it's gonna have to be Megusta. Can I name the character Megusta? Wait, I need to drink some water because my throat. I don't know if I can make my voice like... Please don't. Okay, then you get to... Since you are the... I think third one to get the bite redeemed. Name it. Oh my god. Hey, let me just drink some water first, okay? People want me to suffer. Well, I was planning to before we started, I was planning to like ask whoever got first to be the one to have the ability to name the main character. So since Sir Zot is not here, Sakura is not here as well, and Mike is not here, so the next one down the line was Megusta, and he beat you to it. If you name it Heinos, you're playing as the main character, so you can finally be cool as me. I'm no comment. Okay, let's do this. Let's start. Can I make my... I think my voice is a little too like... Wait. My voice is dead. Do you know that? I'm literally... I can't make my voice like... She said no comment. What will happen? Okay, let's start this. We're gonna try to see if I can... Let me try to see if I can read... if I can do a little bit of voice acting with this one. Okay. Okay, let's start this. Okay. I'm gonna go... What is TMS? What? It's Joe Ever? It's... what is... It's... But read it just like it says. Okay. Okay, I need to internalize this so that I don't laugh, because I have a very bad tendency to laugh when I'm feeling nervous or awkward. I don't think that's the one. It's... Okay, so it's gonna be like, hey! Oh my god, my voice is really... Yes, okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. Can I make it into a guy sound?
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
This sounds like a woman that's been. That's the thing. I wanted a. Okay, excuse the doggo. I wanted to have when I was like checking this one out last night. I wanted to have like a guy read the MC part because he's basically narrating the story, and I would have to voice the females. the girls in the story. Has been chain smoking for the last 20 years, got lung okay, cancer is not funny, but it's the and needed her voice. Mod my butt. Do you want to be mod, Tahoe? This is like you can't be calling out my mod status like that. Okay, all right, let's try this. Okay, I'm trying to do this voice acting thing. Okay, how do I say this? How do I read this without it sounding sus? Like, just read it normally, no need to switch voices. Okay, I'm gonna skip this part because it really, I don't know how to read this one without it sounding sus. So, she's clearly out of breath. We want it to be sus. Okay. I can't. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay. Okay, can I skip this one first? We'll do the other ones next. Breathing here is very important. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Huh? You saying that you were thinking about ignoring me? Oh my god. That's mean. Why am I... Okay, I put... Why? Oh, I think because I already... Okay. I tried it last night. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, wait! Oh, are you serious in this one, Tahoe? Are you really gonna read it? Tahoe really is serious about it. Okay, wait, just a sec. Where is my... Where's the live streaming lobby? I'm kind of lost at the moment. Okay. I'm just gonna stream it here as well, so that you can see. There. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so you will be...
Yeah, I get it. On
Okay.
midnight.
Yes, you will be midnight.
Oh.
Okay.
Read this one?
Yes.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Saori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, have you decided in a club to join yet?
Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything in times her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was pacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Aw, meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. And that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Oh, fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a couple of cupcakes.
Hello, Cupcake. There's actually someone named Cupcake.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you don't call me a new member. Oh, I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Uh-huh. All worlds escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it.
Sorry?
Natsuki?
So, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year
I have
student.
a tsundere right here.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right.
That's...
It's great to see you again.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down. We made a room for you at the table, so you can just sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a desk arranged for a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sawyer grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Sawyer talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Well, I'll finally take a bite. Ah, the icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sorry, said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy.
Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, what kind of things do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that question. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joke. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
Oh. What am I saying? Why did my voice change? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror! Oh? Why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Saori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I actually never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought...
You all? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. Well then, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Really? A fucking poem? Monika looks over at me once more.
I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I really impressed the class Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Well, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Thank you for offering your blood.
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, the annoying one. Natsuki, the tsundere.
Earthquakes. Earthquakes.
Yuri, the
Earthquakes.
typical shy girl.
Earthquakes. Earthquakes.
And of course, Monica, the perfect lady. Will I really be spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. A fucking poem.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick the words. Okay, don't worry about it. You just need to read. Don't worry, I will be the one to...
Yeah, I'll read the words. Promise. Oof. Amazing.
Oh, you
Popping.
got me.
Silly. Fireflies. Hair.
No, you don't need to read all of it.
Games.
Just pick one. Pick one word.
Oh, I'm supposed... No, you picked them. I just...
Okay. Let me
messing with
see.
you. Think pain. Pain will be...
Can we like...
and suffering.
Oh, okay. So Sayori likes pain.
Can you go back?
No, it
Can you go
doesn't.
back?
No.
Oh no.
Can tap... What? Oh, okay.
You know,
Because
all girls
For
like
each
marriage,
word,
right?
for each word that I pick, these icons here at the bottom, or these girls here, will like show what kind of words they like or something.
What they do?
See?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Dude, the main character is Shiitsu. He's like moving up paper things like... You don't like this one?
I'm just going
You
with
skipped Lust. You skipped Lust.
what?
There was Lust. You skipped it. I'll bet Boop will make great giggle. Oh yeah, for sure.
Giggle.
Milk. Milk.
You can once you
Candy.
pick one word, it goes to a different like whole other list of words.
I saw it.
Swimsuit. Okay.
Kawaii. Oh, there was climax. I didn't see that on the film. Oh, nibble. Oh,
Oh, there's Valentine in here.
Unrestrained
Let's go.
oh god damn it.
Let's go with Inferno.
You're just picking random ones. At
I
this point.
am. I'm literally just picking random.
What kind
words.
of poem is that? It's just all kinds of things.
I don't know.
It's like
Okay.
a poem about Godzilla fighting zombie Jesus on a raptor.
It's gonna be an unforgettable poem,
Oh,
that's
damn.
for sure. Okay. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away at us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. He always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Why the fuck am I cleaning her room? I'm sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and him can become good friends too.
Sorry?
Hmm?
As usual, Sari seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me?
Yeah?
Sorry.
Yeah, just read my lines, okay? I see how it is.
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really
Are
nothing.
you sure you eyeball only chat and not the 5 pretty 2D cuties that
what is
includes
it?
sister, you eyeball and Haynox?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely be reading this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Yeah, like 1 page a day. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already burned in a book. And I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet like a little gremlin. Man. Well, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Could close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What is this? Sawyer is talking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sari is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow. I opened my eyes to find Sori's face smiling, filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Well then, does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
I need to watch the next season of Solo Leveling. Don't say it's allowed. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
And that's the problem. What about you? Do you look out for me better than you look out for yourself? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt.
This isn't America, I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you.
Huh?
She glances all around.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. There's more than just your hair. I don't mean that hair down there either. Look, your brow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you will thank me later. Trust me. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
But don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it. It's stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Oh my God, don't say that out loud. Anyway. Well, you look much better now. Yeah, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me much better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Yeah. Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, I'll watch anime earlier. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, sorry.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
It's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours.
Same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sari still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, it was about monkeys and aliens. My relaxation just ended. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Thor and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Well, time for mine. Well, who should read my poem first?
Okay, so this is the part
Alright,
where we get to pick. Who will we share it to? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica?
Hey, I'm just a bot here.
Just a...
Yeah.
Let's
we'll
have
free will.
for those in chat, which one would you guys like to start with? We have Sayori, the childhood best friend. We have Natsuki, the tsundere girl. Yuri, the shy one, and Monica, the president, the all-around best girl or something. So we get to decide which one of these. Yes? What do you mean yes or not? Pick a name. You get to pick the name because you were the one who got first, right? You were the one who claimed the first bite. Yuri? Which has the... None of them have...
Yeah, I knew Haynox would pick Yuri. He's into silent types.
That's why I was mentioned before. Yes, you were, because you're supposed to like pick the name because you got first. Let's decide.
You were also supposed to read. Yeah.
Supposed to read.
You were also supposed to read, but I'm doing it now.
Okay, so we're starting with Sayori.
We're going with the annoying one. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. He's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer.
I wrote something about Godzilla and the zombie Jesus. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer. Like, at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Good. Great. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's your poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
He hugs the sheet against her chest. You're fucking weird.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well. Of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Yeah, thanks, sorry. I'm not sure if she sees the full picture of my motive here.
No, she does not.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Yes, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we?
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Did I just read? Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me... Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. Sure, go ahead.
Go.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you do.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. With the breakfast and all.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school, hmm?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Oh, well then. Guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yep.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Okay, who are we showing? Interpret an airhead. Okay, next. So Zon is done. Who gets to decide next? So that will be... Wait, is Miss Gusta still here?
First time chatter just be like Yuri.
Fine. Okay. All right, we'll go with Yuri.
Well, thoughts. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Kind of like the SpongeBob thing.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
How do you forget to speak? Well, it's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's not bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
She buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't got anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Look, it's fine. I really didn't notice. So, what were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Well, once she found her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it really is descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
Really? I must have totally missed that point.
Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Okay, who are we showing it to next? Oh my goodness. We have the last two. That would be Natsuki. Are we going with the tsundere? Maybe we should. Let's go with the tsundere and let's leave the harmonica for last. Okay, let's go. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
A little blunt, don't you think?
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
In fact, yeah. I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Now that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Very deep. Very deep. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I totally am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Oh, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Oh, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Alright, we are going to the last one, Monica. Hi! Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Always is kind of creepy, but alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah. Is that true? I hand her my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Monkeys, Godzilla, and space. Jesus, make her think about Sayori, okay? Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well... We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You're sure you're not reading into it too much?
Could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
That's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Well, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Oh, I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform. If that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Was that an ad?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh, phew.
Built-in ad. Thanks,
Yeah,
Roden Joshua.
build an ad for like pens. Huh, I guess that's everyone. He glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting again. Somehow see Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other, like their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Us.
Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And he did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh no, they're fighting now.
Yeah, fight for me.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that he appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Oh, I see where this is going.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as he started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
And suddenly both girls turned towards me, as
Oh,
if they
no.
just noticed I was standing there. Yeah, didn't see that coming.
She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? And now you're in.
Oh,
Well?
hold on. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I don't know anything about writing. I agree with that. Probably think more nearly of me. So, of course, that's going to be...
Oh, is it going to be Tao? Is it going to be Natsuki,
be me.
Yuri, or
It's
it's...
gonna be me.
Who is it going to be, chat? Is it going to be Natsuki, Yuri, or is it going to be asking for...
I think I see another option. It says, you leave the room without saying anything.
Take your pick, Tahoe.
Wait,
You're already here. You might as
Me?
well take your pick.
why am I picking? This is not my playthrough.
You're voicing the main character. Go.
Oh, damn. Yuri has a bigger argument, clearly. Yeah, the other one is pretty flat, isn't she?
So what's it going to be?
Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I'm just gonna put my finger somewhere on the screen. It's Sayori.
Okay,
My
so
bad. Natsuki? She glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori.
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone is fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Hmm?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
My plan worked. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So, this is my sorry. Yeah, it's...
Wait. You know what? Interrupting me again, young lady. And we're gonna have some words.
Okay.
So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. He nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. Not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. You might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. And you can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to nod. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you?
Yeah. I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. infinite luck. That means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Yeah. That is my new determination.
Ready to walk home?
Sure. Let's go. She beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sari and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? That about what happened earlier?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen very often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sari still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Just really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do this.
Oh no, it's another
I don't sound like a teen man. I sound like a out of puberty teen man.
Okay, so who is the first story that we're gonna be picking? Are we picking Sayori, Natsuki, or there's 3 of them only in here? We're gonna have
I
to
know that Zot and Haynock's a lot for Yuri. Not much they expressed.
We're gonna have to pick the words though. Can we just randomly pick? We have... Okay, we'll go with pleasure.
What was incongruent or whatever the hell that word was?
Incongruent? What?
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like I said Sayori. Okay, alright, Sayori, alright. So Sayori is more of a like emotions and stuff, so let's go with that. Determination.
Oh yeah, desire.
Fine.
Desire.
Okay.
I don't know. It's your choice, really.
Okay, so okay, let's go with heart. What?
Yo.
Okay, Sayori.
Party time. Party.
What?
Party.
Party?
Where's the selfie one?
And what
Where's the selfie
puppy? Huh? I don't know. Okay, Sayori is if you're going Sayori, she prefers she's jumping. So we're gonna have to pick the ones that are, you know, something to do with those things.
Yeah. Just randomly in the middle.
See? She likes it like that.
They just jump out randomly.
She likes words that have something to do with, with emotions. So let's do that.
Oh,
Peaceful?
sensation.
See?
Oh, damn. I know what I can do with a strawberry.
No, there's the word that you wanted.
Where? What?
The very first
Oh,
one.
yeah.
All right, take care, Davrock. And
The climax of a poem.
it's okay. By the way, happy Valentine's to you as well, Rod and Joshua. Let's see, happiness. Okay, there we go.
Electricity.
Electricity.
Another thing you can do with in certain situations.
She really likes emotions. Okay, let's go with this one.
What are these words?
I have no idea. Awesome.
Like, wait. You have funny, then anger, and then laugh. Some Shih Tzu guy made this. Like, bipolar. Didn't know what the hell they wanted. The hell is this? Just random Doki-doki.
Last one. What
Last one should be my after image because I'm long gone.
Okay.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi.
Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sorry.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with a latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's very simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the clubroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. phrase is in her book, as always. I almost read that wrong.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Midnight to let me borrow some money! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Do not let her fool you. She knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. It's your turn.
Okay, that's it. Drawing the line.
Sorry.
These are my lines. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
What the?
And it was not my...
Thank you for offering your blood.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Fair enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution?
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez. What are you doing? Just eat it. She rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Why did I turn into fucking Crocodile Dundee? She suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
The little gremlin takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
She gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, the little gremlin reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
With a mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh?
Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Don't look at me. I haven't heard either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door flings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. I'm sorry.
There you go again. There you go again. There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What helped you up, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. It makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
She smiles sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No. I choose to leave out Sari's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cooking. And Yuri is back to her book. And Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure. I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with him to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready?
Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
Performance. Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull.
You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Oh, we're looking on time, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this last part and then we're gonna go.
Okay. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working so big hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess it means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission? Huh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me.
Okay, so I think this is a good thing to end here because it's gonna be starting like a new session or something. So thank you, Taho, for voicing out the line. Thank you so much. I
get to select the next voice.
What?
Do I get to point a finger at chat and say this person will be the next person?
Sure, go ahead.
I choose. Who's gonna be on the portrait chair? Who's gonna be? Whoa, lineage! Don't make faces. You know, gonna end bad for you. I think Zod should. Yeah, Zod is always the one ruining my fun. Yeah, I choose Zod.
Okay.
I'm gonna be one of those. I have a grudge. Yeah.
Okay, so the next time we have this one, it'll be Zod. So Zod is gonna be voicing the MC. I feel like he's gonna be like every time we have this one. I'm not gonna tell him when I'll play this one so that he won't have a chance to back out.
I'm not there.
Yeah, so he won't have a chance to back out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm exiting the Discord now. Thank you so much, Tahu.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna switch scenes. Wait, where is it? Okay, there we go. Okay, we didn't really actually get to the, the juicy parts, I guess. But it is what it is. We can always like continue the story at another time. But for now, it is already 8 a.m. and my stomach is already growling at me. So I am gonna have to exit for now. So thank you guys so much for staying with me until the end of the stream and listening into that impromptu voice acting that we did. Thank you guys so much. I'm growling at you for stealing. I'm sorry, okay? Sometimes forget the part between Monica and Midnight, that sort of thing. I really should have changed it. But anyway, it is what it is. If there's anyone you would like to raid, by the way, you can always click on the guide, the raid redeem. Where is it? That is it. Wait a moment. Where is it? If not, we're just gonna exit for now. Because I can feel the strain in my voice. From all of that different. Yes, so we shall raid myself. And that means that we shall end it here. I can feel the strain in my voice as I try to like do different types of voices. I don't know if I really did a good job in trying to like come up with different characters, or not really characters, but more like different characterizations for the voice itself. You need to drink while voicing. True, I probably should have, but the one that I had is not really. It's cold water, so I need to get like warm water next time. Anyways, I think we will end the stream here for now, and I will see you guys on Friday. So thank you guys so much once again for staying with me until the end of the stream, and you guys enjoy your Valentines, whether it's with a special someone or with your friends or with your family. It really doesn't matter. Today is the day we celebrate love. Of course, we can celebrate love every day. I mean, but this is like a day that we put more emphasis on it, I suppose. But again, I just want to emphasize, it doesn't have to be like romantic love. It can be love between friends, or love between family. So it doesn't matter as long as you get to celebrate it with your loved ones. Okay, I will see you guys in my next stream, and as always, keep safe. This has been your vampire Oneesama Sister Midnight, signing off. I will be your Valentines. You will all be my Valentines, okay? My GF always disappears. I wonder what kind of GF you have with my PC. I shall be your Valentines, everyone. So enjoy the rest of your day. All right? as always, keep safe, like I said. And this has been your Vampire Oneesama Sister Midnight, signing off. Bye, everyone. Take care and keep safe. Bye-bye.